Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Tuesday evening to each and every one of you. So a lot of talk going on right now about Sui and Solana. Some just interesting stuff. I told you guys the other day, blockchain backer said something, and I want to make sure I say this correctly. He said that the charts look similar. The charts look similar. He didn't say that Sui was going to do or have the same performance that Solana had. He just pointed out, he's a charts guy, that the charts looked similar. Doesn't mean that it's going to go, Sui's going to go on some 550x. He just pointed out that the charts looked nearly identical. Nearly identical. So, in any case, I watched three or four very interesting videos today. One was from Invest Answers, and his title of his video was "Sweet the Solana Killer." And then I watched another video from Paul Barron, the Paul Barron Network. Shots fired, he says, because the co-founder Sui, he believes, was indirectly throwing jabs at Solana. Interesting between those two videos. Invest Answers, um, I thought was a little bit more objective and went based on charts. I would highly recommend you check out that video. I will leave the link in the description for that one. But going through the charts and everything, he tilted in his chart analysis. The Solana was the winner thus far. Paul Barron, however, on the other side, was more of Sui, was more of the winner, was actually throwing a little shade at Solana. I found that to be very, very interesting. I'm going to share the links in the description of the video. But ultimately, isn't it really up to you and I? It's up to you. It's up to me to come to our own conclusions. Come to our own conclusions. Listen, I'm going to go to the market real quick because it is just doing what it does. It's just moving sideways, family. According to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is down nearly 2% in the last 24 hours and is at 2.27 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is at 55%. Bitcoin is trading at $62,355 again. On the 30-day, Bitcoin is up 13%. Ethereum is trading at $2,442 again. And on the 30-day, it's up 6%. Solana is trading at $143 again. And on the 30-day, it's up 13%. XRP, within about 2 weeks, has gotten two XRP ETP ETF filings, two different places. I thought this was a speculative market. Isn't it? No movement here on that news. First, it was Bitwise. Now it's some group called Canary. Nothing. It's hard to understand why that is. Is it because of the potential appeal? The potential appeal, or in fact, they are going to appeal, didn't stop Canary from filing it. They could have held back. And it's looking like from what I kind of gather from Tony in the Thinking Crypto channel, that Bitwise was going to continue in their pursuit of filing it. But just kind of nothing, right? Two filings. I mean, Brad Garlinghouse seemed excited about it. He seemed excited. It's happening again. Eric Balcones shared new filing just dropped for Canary XRP ETF 401S registration statement. Yeah, not a movement, not a peep, not a anything. All right. So here's the 3 videos. I'm not going to play them, but I did want to share them with them so you'll know what they are. Sui got what it takes to slay Solana? Question mark. This is from Invest Answers. I think this was the better analysis of both of the videos that I mentioned, Paul Barron's and Invest Answers here. They just, they went through some charts, kind of doing their own version of analysis between the 2 chains. I thought that Invest Answers was a lot more detailed, made a little bit more sense. But I do find it fascinating that one tilted more towards Solana and one tilted more towards Sui. Isn't that interesting? But again, I thought this one from Invest Answers was a little bit more detailed, I think. It's a good listen to. It's only 28 minutes. Highly recommend you check it out. Here's the Paul Barron one. It says USDC launches on Sui, native on Sui, and he says Solana shots fired. He's referencing this video, this interview from Cointelegraph, interviewing the co-founder of Miston Labs, people who created, essentially the Facebook people. They split up into 2 groups. One went to Aptos and created Aptos. The other, Miston Labs, created this Sui thing, Sui chain, right? See, we all know what the chart is looking like. It is what it is. I don't know what Sui is going to do this cycle. I think the comparison is a little unfair because it's Sui just launched in Solana. They're comparing it to Solana today. So it's Sui today and Solana today. I'm just not sure if that's a fair comparison. I think the better numbers would have been, what did Solana look like 17 months old? What did it look like? What were the daily active users? What were the active wallets? How many DApps were actually launched? 17 months, I don't think there was a bunch of meme coins on Solana at that time. What was going on? What was the vision? Those different kind of things, I think would be a better assessment. This from Cointelegraph here is Sui the new Solana. Why you should not ignore it. Again, look, we've been in some Sui since 55 cents, 54 cents, something along those lines. It's hard to say. Again, blockchain backer said, look, I'm not saying Sui is going to do the same thing that Solana did, but the charts look, clearly or nearly identical. Don't go buy Sui because I'm saying something about Sui. Please do not do that. I've said on my live streams before, it feels like it's checking boxes for narratives with technology and different things like that. There's some interesting charts about the developers. I shared that with you guys from the blockchainreport.com or something like that. Invest Answer had something similar on his analysis as well. And I think I really was fascinated by the developer number, 227, I think, for Sui, just early active developers. That was interesting to me. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with Sui now that USDC is on the chain. They're doing what they're doing at 5 billion in market cap, and with Solana, no stablecoin on there. No stablecoin on there. Getting you no quality stablecoin at least, at a minimum. And now they have one. So it's going to be interesting to see. Again, I play it. I believe it's more on the cycle, and then we get a chance to see the chain go through the bear cycle and see what goes on there. Are they focused? Do they have the blinders on? Are they building? Are they bringing in new builders, new projects? That's how you get to create a year-over-year return and possibly become a Mag 7, in my humble opinion. So anything can do anything for a cycle, right? For a bull cycle, but what's going to happen during the bear? What is it going to look like? How are they going to continue up and to the right of the network adoption curve. Will they be able to do it? I don't know. I don't really know. We're going to see. Um, we're going to see. I keep thinking about Flare Networks every time, and I think how they are going to keep engagement, keep going up and to the right of the network adoption curve. I really do think that because of the flywheel economy, but we'll see. In any case, I wanted to point these videos out. I'll leave all three of these videos in the description of the video so you guys can come to your own conclusion. Again, don't go out and buy SUI or Solana or anything just because I'm talking about it. I told you where we got out, where we were, initial investment at 55 cents, 2 or 3 new positions, $1.20, $1.70, something like that. 78, something around that. $1.28 for one, $1.78 for the other. Because you don't, for me, I don't try to fight the momentum. The momentum is what it is. And usually there's something there when you look at a chart. It's not about trying to understand what it is or rationalizing why it is. It's about recognizing that it is. Right. And so, it's down almost 8% in 24 hours. It's got to have a pullback of some sort. So in any case, like again, 55 cents somewhere in here in September, October. We got the 55 cents deal. And yeah, I don't remember where, but it was 55 cents. I'm sure of it because I remember. Might have been in August. I just remember entering that liquidity pool on turbos. 55 cents, So in any case, there it is. Comparisons, again, I'm not sure are fair. All-time low is 36 cents. It's 400% up from that. Solana is 500% up on the year. So yeah, it's interesting stuff. 113% in 30 days is an interesting number. Of course, we'll take it. It's an interesting number, to say the least. All right, fam, there it is. This wraps up your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 2 minutes. I covered some Ripple, covered some XRP. I'm still baffled by 2 XRP ETF announcements within about 2 weeks, and just not a lot of there with those announcements. All right, so I'm going to end this live stream or video like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, or perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.